Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A probing pass. And he's straight offside. And it's Dybala. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. DiMarco promptly onto that, and that is that. Ceballos. Now Lima. Tomori. And it's Lima. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. Dani Ceballos! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ceballos brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He's found the way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Searching pass he's played there. And that could set him on his way. And no, that was never going to make it. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Pass somewhat off target. So we're still where we started right now. Lima.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rooney. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has ended up in no man's land. Ceballos knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rashford. Lima cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Steamy. Real chance! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose...
And the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And he was quick to react. And here's Rashford. It's Rooney! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Donnarumma sends that a long way. Lima.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Floated through. Rashford receives it in. He's through, it's one-on-one. He's having a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Played into space. He's in plenty of space here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Lovely feet. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the action is back underway. And it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Short changes him with that pass. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Shot a goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. It's a promising position. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they're quick to get it back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. DiMarco. Ball played for Kokchu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So we've reached the hour mark. That looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, they could be caught out here!
That's going in strongly.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Takes a shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Neymar to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Dybala.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Not the most accurate pass. Messi! Messi! Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Kukçu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ceballos. He's looking wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played back in. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Can he get onto this? He's got a big chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, it rattles the bar! Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. José Sá breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Rashford is standing over this one. Rashford! Off the post! Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, super ball! Rooney. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rodri. Wirtz. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get it through? Now it's Rashford. Chance, surely! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. No, that's been intercepted. And that's that. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Rashford taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Barcelona can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Valverde. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Fernandes. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Rashford has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi in acres of space out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Rashford, he can run onto that. And he's well positioned here. Robertson. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rodri. Now it's Rashford. Good take, and is he in? Guardiola looking to play him in. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That looks at face-to-face. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. So we're still where we started right now. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandes. And this is Rooney. That's been cut out, well played. Akanji. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Big moment in a big game. He is off. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Now it's Kökçü. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Can he finish? Just off target. Barcelona have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through.
Kökçü. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Akanji. And Fernandez. Valverde. Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min gets flagged offside. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Back towards the middle. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Fernandez. Picks out and Messi! Oh, it's in for the pieces! Kane! And the keeper's there to save. He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Guardiola. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Rooney. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Son Heung-min. Guardiola. Robertson looking to hit the byline here.
There will be one
And it's
minute
Robertson.
at a time.
Robertson. He's picked his way through. And he's certainly onside here. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, they could be caught out here. DiMarco. Fernandez. And it's Robertson. Fernandez. And this is Son Heung-min. Flashes in a... Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it, 1-0. And he does it with ice in his veins.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 58 minutes is number 17.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's Guardiola. Looking for the run. Guardiola is onto this. This looks promising. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he get it through? Real chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ambitious ball here. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And they win it back again. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Rashford! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. A real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Valverde. Just a... Oh, shooting chance! Rooney. Now it's Rashford. Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Robertson looking to get on the end of this. And a shot! No mistake! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 18, Harry Kane.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Guardiola. And this is Son Heung-min. Well read. And the danger is averted. Rashford. Valverde. And this is Son Heung-min. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Time added on, 4 minutes. Now it's Valverde.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And here's Kane. Kukçu. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Cross from Robertson. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A statement win on a crucial day. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the...
And Bernardo Silva! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. DiMarco cuts it out. And he's managed to get free. Look at the space. Rooney! Good ball, good take.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Picked out brilliantly. And Messi! And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 21, Lionel Messi.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rashford. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Messi.
Oh, sweet feet.
He slings it in. And it's hoisted clear. Oh no, what has happened here? And here's Rafinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's been caught napping. Kukçu. Barcelona finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're back on the ball again. And he's in. Rooney! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Rafinha. And Balde. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Van de Ven. Bernardo Silva. De Jong. Spread out to the left. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Rashford. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That's a shade optimistic. Balde. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there.
There will
Rodri.
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rashford. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so we're off again. Van Dijk makes the interception. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rashford. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Over to the other side. Balde. Now it's Rafinha. Bernardo Silva. Passing nice and neat. Messi driving forwards. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Passes short and sharp. Rafinha. It's a throw-in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to play it through. Rafinha. Messi. Just about up to the hour now. That's a throw. Sends it crossfield. De Jong. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. A heavy challenge. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a promising position. Threads one in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. He can get that clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Van de Ven. And it's De Jong. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. And that's cause for mild irritation. Vids. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Rashford.
Oh, great feat, that.
Van de Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a good position. Chance for a shot! Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Van Dijk. Number 23, Bernardo Silva. Number 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 9, Ronald Araujo. Number 2,
That is
Pedri.
good alertness.
Number 20, Danny
He's
Olmo.
ended up in no man's land. Very much into the last knockings. Danny Olmo. Now who's going to be first to this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's had a shot!
Oh, the ball's let loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. De Jong. Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. And the number on the board is 3. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Pedri. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Good read, needed to be. Shapes to shoot! Caught offside that time. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chance here to counter. And this is Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good Rashford! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
Valverde. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Serginho. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Rooney, and he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Rashford. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Kukçu. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Rashford. Fagioli. And it's Valverde. Great ball if he can get there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Incoming delivery. That has been knocked clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Great chance here to level it up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's made its way to him. Oh, that was vital. He's having a go. He's missed, but not by that far.
Serginho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And the through ball. It's Rooney! Rooney is flagged offside. Rooney. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that has not gone well. And it's Rooney. Oh, that's a fine interception. Serginho. And Neymar. He's picked his way through. In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's another good win of the ball. Rashford. Can he get it through? Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Neymar. It'll be a throw-in. Serginho. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game.